All right, and we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mastermind tonight. It is March 6th, 2024. You made it. I can see that my signal isn't super strong tonight.
Yeah, but you're not getting the chat yet.
Yeah, I'm not in the chat box.
Oh, but that's fine. Okay.
So bear with us, guys. We're working on island Wi-Fi here tonight, but you're in for a treat tonight. So tonight is all about warm marketing, and we go to the effort of making sure we talk about warm marketing as part of our advertising strategies in this community, because when you're starting out in this business, warm marketing is a great way to start money coming in, right? So if you're not shy, it's a great way to hustle, to start bringing in some sales dollars before you actually have the money for advertising. So once you start your warm marketing and you're bringing in your commissions, then you can build your ad budget and you can really ramp up your business. So it's a great strategy for those people who don't necessarily come into the business with as much to start with as somebody else, or for people who want to have two sources of leads, which is always nice, or for people who just necessarily want to maximize their commissions. So tonight are all things warm marketing, but you know how this works. Before we get into that,
can we do our...
Oh yeah, we should do our great reveal.
I'm going to talk about one of the benefits of this business, and that's people send you little care packages, and sometimes they have clothes in them. So this is from Raz Cabrera, the RC Life Changers. Legit as shit. Thank you, Raz.
Thank you, Raz. It's a cold day on the coast, so these came in handy tonight. All right, let me see here. I do believe I've got a PSA video. Yep, here we go.
Hey, it's Tim from the Positive Shift Academy. Have you ever heard the tip to eat until you're 80% full? Or maybe 80% of what you eat feeds you and 20% feeds your doctor? Overeating, especially more indulgent foods, tends to be the key way that people hang on to excess body fat. And this makes sense that this would be the tip to reverse that. And there's actually a good reason to eat until you're 80% full. And that is that it takes your body a little while to let you know that you're full, that you've eaten enough. And if you're eating quickly, especially without thinking about the food you're eating, without being mindful, then it's easy to just take in more than you really require for good optimal health. And that extra food you're taking in actually tends to slow you down, as opposed to fuel the things that you're doing. You could do this as at mealtime, saying, okay, I'm going to eat until I feel about 80% full, give myself 10 minutes and then see how I feel. You could also move towards using smaller plates, smaller serving sizes, smaller dishes. You can even focus on looking at your food more, chewing more thoroughly, just slowing down to give your body time to catch up. It can be as simple as that, can lead to feeling more satisfied with the food you eat and needing less. And then hopefully at the end of that, feeling like you have better energy as a result, right? Inside the Positive Shift Academy, we've got lots more tips and guidance on food and nutrition to get the most out of.
All right. Well, close that video. That's all right, Sherry. I think Tim was almost done. This, I love this 80% strategy. I actually do this myself. There's a Japanese term for it, which evades me. I can't remember what it's called, but it is. It's a great concept, and it really does leave you feeling better. It's a great strategy.
You started it 5 minutes ago.
I did. I wish I'd done it 5 minutes ago with those peanuts. All right, next up.
We've still got garlic. Actually, we don't anymore say the last one, so we had garlic peanuts.
All right, let's get into rank announcements. We got a lot to talk about tonight here, guys. Check this out. So congratulations to our new 3 A's as of last week. We've got Abigail Soriano, Annalisa Legaspi, Anita Perriar, Anna Carl, Bea Yunzi, Bish Tu To, Erlita Mascaranas, Gertrudes Pacibas, Ho Lin Huang, Jaren Nima, Joet Trudeau, Lone Lee, Trudeau is our Prime Minister, I wonder if any relation, Loida Mons, Maria Tagupa, Menaz Khalil, Nat Nguyen, Robin Rivera, Ronalyn Rebebes, Rosemary Sanju Thomas, Ruth Ajos, Shir Flores, Virginia Rojas, Farzana Islam, who did it in 2 months, Juliette Dupree, who did it on a stacked, and Maria Ingsion, who did it on a second stacked account. Congratulations, everybody. Our 4As as of last week, we have Alan Irenita, Albert Pangan, Anisita Mendoza, Deborah Jorfo, Darti Patel, Farhana Kabir, Wang Fan, Jeanette Go, Maria Dakar, Mary Grace DeLay, Nasuma Akhtar, Michelle Kaluak, Michelle Seguetan, Natalie Azzi, Rona May Samanti, Sylvia Murmayak, Tuba Yusuf, Samarit, Gabriz, wow, this is a doozy, Gabriz Gibir, Samarit, Gabriz Gibir. I feel like I'm close to that. Cameron Nahar Kanta, who did it on his second stack. Congratulations, everybody. We also have 5As as of last week. Congratulations going out to Harwinder Kaur, Huyen Tran T. Tan, Lorna Basbol, MD Aludin, T. Kim Chi Nguyen, Chenda Nang, who did 4A on 2 stacked accounts and with no ads at the same time. Congratulations, gang. 6As. We got some stuff to talk about this week. Look at this, guys. Jonathan Infanti hit 6A, $3,000 bonus. Congratulations, Jonathan. Tao Do hit 6A, raked in the $3,000 bonus, tallied it up with everything else, came in at $14,000 US. Congratulations, Tao. Tracy Tobitz hit 6A with the handsome little pooch there, got a $3,000 bonus. Congratulations, Tracy. Arlette Sigmia did 6A on a 3rd stacked account, raked in a $3,000 bonus. All said and done, claimed $45,000 in bonuses and commissions. Congratulations, Arlette. We also have Tram Nguyen, who did it on all 3 stacked accounts. 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Yes, indeed. That is $18,000. Congratulations, Tram.
9,000.
No. 3, 6, yeah, you're right, 9. Compound interest, like nobody's business. Iwana and Alan Simpro hit 6A 2 after hitting 6A on one of their accounts, so that is a combined $9,000. All tallied up, though, came in at $23,500 for the month of February. Congratulations, guys. There's a 6A 2-2 in the making here, guys. And speaking of 6A 2-2s, check this out. Jen Luke also hit 6A2 on an account with a 6A on the 5th stacked account. That's $9,000 for now. But look at this beautiful golden triangle. There's 1 account left at 5A. When that happens, we've got another 6A2-2 in the house. Congratulations, Jen. And we got a brand new job quitter to celebrate. Congratulations going out to Rona May Samante. You did it. Rona, congratulations. And we got a bunch of coaches to announce this week, too. Congratulations going out to Huang Van Nguyen from Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam, Sina Sadie from Ontario in Canada, Vivi Nguyen from California in the States, Janeth Serona from Texas in the States, Jazia Catanani, thank you, from Michigan in the USA, Jesse Schneider from Ontario in Canada, and Ferdas Uma Zanatul from Italy. Take that picture by Big Ben. Very cool. That is an international roster of coaches once again. Congratulations, everybody. Now, if you're a new coach, keep in mind that we have these newbie coach Zooms that happen every second Monday of the month. They happen at 5 p.m. PST. Look in the coach Zoom, a coach flock chat for details on the Mondays that they happen. Top buyers this week. These are impressive numbers. No ties this week, but these numbers are impressive nonetheless. Check this out. 3rd place goes to Angela Jetty with 17 buyers. Congratulations, Angela. 2nd place went to Paulina Wobi, 18 buyers. Back on the leaderboard again this week. Congratulations, Pauline. 1st place this week goes to Ollie Blockowitz, 20 buyers. That is 1 buyer short of 3 a day. Congratulations, Ollie. Job well done. Beautiful work there, ladies. All right, let's get into our vendor announcements and housekeeping stuff. Some very exciting things to talk about tonight. So, eMagic. First of all, we said this last week, but I'm going to talk about this a few times because I want to make sure everybody's crystal clear on this. All over the world, except in India right now, there's one policy. And the policy is this. Whether it's a personal or a corporate account or a machine account or an Ukon account, as a distributor, you can have up to 6 accounts that are distributor accounts. User accounts, they don't care about. Those are unlimited, right? What's a distributor account versus a user account? A distributor account is one that can sponsor people and get paid commissions. User accounts can't, all right? So, it doesn't matter what they are, you're allowed 6 of them, okay? Ukon or machines, very important. So if you have a NAGIC office telling you otherwise, make sure you let them know that the official global policy given to us by headquarters is that every distributor is allowed 6 accounts, machines or Ukon, anywhere in the world except for India. And in India, they're working on getting this more, okay? Also, very exciting news. There are going to be 200 more tickets released for the NAGIC factory tour in Okinawa during the convention for NAGIC. This is no small thing. This took a lot of dancing with the NAGIC.
Hopefully, so she's trying to arrange it's the buses that are, it's transportation that's the holdup.
Oh
so
gosh,
hopefully she can get 5 more buses, but if not, then there might not be 200. So.
And then what we're working on is trying to get all of the buses to end up in the same place so we can actually hang out together.
And
stay tuned.
Apparently it's going to be like a tight squeeze, but I said, don't worry, the Dream Team it likes that.
Yeah, we like each other. We're okay with cozy. So, they're the same story. They're going to release the link for these tickets. If you see the link come out, share it in the Flock chats as soon as you get it, please, because these tickets will go fast. So we got to move quickly because after this, believe me, there's no more left.
I'm surprised even.
We had to sell a firstborn child, and we don't even have a firstborn child to get these 200 tickets. So this is it. This is really cool. So in the eFriends that came out for this month, I want to say congratulations to Naomi Somio, who was one of the female distributors that was featured in eFriends, who is part of the Dream Team. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's on the NAGIC website, or you probably got the email if you're on the mailing list. But this is super cool when one of the family gets featured in the magazine. I love it. So this is one for posterity. Congratulations. If you want to yourself be featured in eFriends, then scan this QR code or go to this link on your screen and fill out the form. This is how you can get featured. If you feel like you've got a great success story that NAGIC could feature, please do put it in.
Don't forget to mention the Dream Team.
Yeah, absolutely. Mention that you're part of the family. Make sure you send in some awesome pictures. It's pretty cool to be featured in an international magazine. Next up, for those of you in Canada, we've got the New Year's sales competitions on again for, actually that should say March. They rolled it over again. And this is where you can win one of 3 machines. You can win a K8, an SD501, or an Anespa, depending on if you place first, second, or third. Yeah, it's a Platinum, which is a lovely little machine. For those of you in the States, there is an electrolysis enhancer sale going on right now. So it's a great time to get those supplies and save yourself some money. And we also, this is the last week I will mention this, but again, I just want to make sure everybody's up to speed about how to claim 6A now. So to claim 6A, you still need 101 sales, you still need $300,000 in sales volume. In order to get your $3,000 title incentive, though, you need to now have at least 7 direct sales, 4 of which fall somewhere between 2A and 5A. All right? Now keep in mind, you still have to have those 10 group sales in order to claim 6A in the month that you claim 6A. And keep in mind, it's the calendar month, right? So if you claim 6A on the 15th of March, you have until the end of March to get those 10 sales in your downline, okay? The 7 direct sales are the changing part, though. And these 7 direct sales are important because if the 6A doesn't get the, if the 6A doesn't claim in the first month, then it affects the upline, okay? So let me kind of walk you through how this looks. So think of the white space as your group sales. Within that group sales, you got to have 101 points, you got to have your $300,000. Within those group points, you have to have at least 10 in the month that you claim 6A, in order to get your $3,000 bonus, and for your upline to get their bonuses as well. 6A2 gets 6,000, 6A2-2 gets 12,000, -3 gets 25,000, and so on. Okay? Now the key here is that you also, in order to claim 6A, have to have those 7 direct sales. And this is what I mean that 4 of them can be anywhere between 2A and 5A. They don't care if they're all on your 2A leg or all on your 5A leg, as long as they're somewhere in there, you're fine. But they have to be direct. Okay? This is the 3rd way I've shown this now, so hopefully one of them makes sense to you. And if you're about to claim 6A and you're not sure, send me a Flock message and we can talk about it, okay? Because I want to make sure everybody's up to speed on it. But again, this is important stuff for the uplines because basically, in order to get the bonus for the upline, the 6A has to get their 10 group sales in the first month. So as a 6A, you'll still get your $3,000 title incentive if you get 15 sales in your second month or even 20 in your third month, but your upline won't get their bonus. Okay, and I know a lot of you with your stacked accounts, you own that 6A account as well as the top account. So this is really important to keep in mind. Okay. For those of you in Vancouver, there is a 6A meeting again on Friday. Seems like we're just at the United. Well, wait, we were just at the United office.
For a demo.
On the 8th, this Friday. The next one is on the 5th, and the next one's on May 10th. Okay? And let's get into housekeeping stuff, because we got a lot to talk about internally, guys. First of all, yes, Facebook did go down internationally this week. You were not hacked. Do not panic. We had a lot of things go on all at the same time again this week, which kind of caused a little bit of mass hysteria around here. And so I just want to kind of dispel what happened, just kind of calm everybody down a bit. So Facebook was hacked. It's back up. You're totally fine. Don't worry. SSL certificates. Some of you got messages when trying to go to your website that looked like this. Your connection's not private. This has nothing to do with the DNS settings that we've been working on. This is something to do with the vendor that provides our websites for us. And it was just an internal thing, and it only affected some of you. So if this affected you, then here's what I need you to do. If it still is like that, and it might have fixed itself by now on its own, but if it still looks like that, then fill out a funnel update request form on the admin system. It's under your business owners button, V2, and then you just go funnel update request, and then you go select the question. You'll just go funnel issues, follow up from the drop-down menu, and then you'll type in there, please secure my website and the details on the funnel update form, and the funnel builder is going to help you with that, right? You don't have to do anything except fill out the form. They'll take care of it for you. Please do not put in a system request about this, and there's nothing that you need to pay GoDaddy for. This isn't some service that you have to pay extra for to GoDaddy. It's a random glitch that affected some of you, and only some of you, okay? So let us know, and we'll fix it for you. Okay, now let's talk about the DNS settings, because last week we rolled out the second batch of updates for everybody, of course.
Answering a question on it now.
We've answered a lot of questions about it. So I kind of want to walk you through stuff here. First of all, why are we doing these DNS settings? Well, the DMARC benefits businesses by providing another layer of protection. Basically, it guards you against somebody impersonating you, somebody taking your email address and sending out Bitcoin offers to people and scamming them, right? And then you being held liable for that. So this is a very important thing, right? This is why the email providers are like Gmail, Yahoo, and Hotmail. All of these guys are rolling out these changes because, unfortunately, in today's world, this is happening more and more. People they're fraudulent, they're being fraudulent, they're impersonating people. We see this happen on Facebook all the time, right? Well, this is how it happens on the email basis, okay? So DMARC settings are a way to prevent against that. That's why we're doing this. So there's been some common issues that have come up that I want to talk about here tonight. Just to see if this didn't affect you, it might affect somebody in your downline. So just please bear with me here. So what I've discovered is that a lot of members in the Dream Team, when they were going through the training and getting their funnel set up, they didn't actually follow the training. Instead of purchasing the Email Essentials product from GoDaddy, they bought something else. And because of that, they weren't able to change the DNS settings. So it's really important that you purchase the Email Essentials program from GoDaddy. So here's the resolution. If you don't have the Emails Essentials Pro package, then you got to contact GoDaddy. We can't do anything about this. You are the one who owns the account with GoDaddy, so you have to contact customer service. Now, here's the good news. GoDaddy customer service is probably about the friendliest customer service on the planet. They will help you. They're amazing, right? But you got to call them or message them or do whatever and tell them that you need to change your email address to the Email Essentials product. That includes Microsoft 365. Now, depending on your country, they may be able to just simply convert your email over for you to the new package, or they might tell you that they have to delete your current email and create a new one. Either way, just make sure that you end up with the same email address, right? So if your email is info@swisscheese.com, make sure that it stays info@swisscheese.com. Okay, don't change it. Do not look at this as an opportunity to change it, because then you're going to have to go through the process of updating your funnel as well. So just please update your funnel to Email Essentials and keep it the same. All right? And here's the deal. Either way, whether they have to delete it and create it again for you, or if they just roll you over to a new one, your DNS settings should remain on your domain. They shouldn't disappear, because these DNS updates that you're doing, they're actually on the domain. So if your domain is swisscheese.com, that's where you're making the DNS changes, okay? So it doesn't matter if your email is info@swisscheese.com or something else, the DNS changes are on swisscheese.com, okay? Hope that makes sense. So your domain that we keep referring to is the end part of your email address. It's everything that comes after that little ampersand symbol, okay? So for those people who have to go through this, think of this as a lesson. Please follow the training. Because at the end of the day, think of this, guys. There's tens of thousands of funnels on our system, right? When you go outside of the lines and you do something on your own, we can't support all of the different ways of doing things. So we need to know that you're doing things the way we tell you to do them, so that we can offer you support and assistance, and we know we can assume what you've got in place, right? Otherwise, we have no way of knowing, right? I've had people reach out to me and say, well, I've got my domain with another service like HostGator or something else. Can you help me? And I'm like, honestly, I can't, because I don't know how that works. I don't know what their settings are. Okay.
The client error is the good thing, right?
I'm coming to that, yeah.
Okay.
So, some of you have said that you haven't seen the email address. Now, might be two reasons for that. If you don't have a domain on your funnel in the admin system, we can't email you, because we don't know what your domain is, right? But I have seen some people where they just didn't see the email, and that's okay. Don't panic. If you haven't found the email yet, all of these steps that you have to follow, they're also in the training site. So all you have to do is go to the tab that says Getting Set Up for Business, and then go to the sub-tab that says Setting Up GoDaddy Domains and Email, and all the steps are in there, okay? Now, those of you that did get the email, a lot of people have missed this. So where it says Read GoDaddy Guidance, that's the link we need you to click on, right? That's what takes you to the MS Defender website that's in that video, okay? So when you click on the GoDaddy Guidance, it'll get you to log in with your email address. So you're going to have to know your email address login information. And again, if you don't have that, we can't help you with that. You're going to have to reach out to GoDaddy, because only you should know your GoDaddy email address login, right? It's really important you keep this stuff confidential. So then after you log in with GoDaddy, then you'll go to the MS Defender page, and that's where you'll see the next settings that you go through, okay? Now, this one blew people's minds. So in some cases, some of you are going to get lucky, and in the video, you're going to get a beautiful little breakdown of everything to copy and paste. But not all of you will. You're going to get this pop-up that looks like this. And at the top of it, it says client error. But in the top, all of the content, that's the stuff you actually copy and paste and put into that notepad like I showed you in the video. But a lot of people, as soon as they saw client error, they just like, oh my gosh, something's wrong, instead of reading the content of this pop-up. So look at the stuff that's underlined here. See where it says host name? And then it says later on, it says points to, value. That's the stuff that you're actually going to be pasting into the website, right? So just because it says client error, it doesn't mean anything. It just means that you got to copy that and paste that. But you're going to have to break it down like I show you in the video to actually paste into your DNS settings, okay? So this is a good thing. And then after you paste it in, then you're going to get the confirmation windows, okay? And then the last thing I'll say about this is we've had a sad amount of people that have been really rude to the admin team through this process. And guys, those people are not there for you to lose your stuff on, right? You're an adult, you're a business owner, you should be a professional. And I find it actually kind of amusing that somebody would have the audacity to be rude to anybody on the admin team, because remember, they're the ones that actually flick the switch and can remove somebody from the community like that. So those are the people you want to be nice to. And really, this isn't life or death, right? We have time to do this. The reason we're going through this now is so that you don't have to rush through this. I don't want you to rush through this process. I don't want you to make mistakes. Take your time. If something's not working and you're really frustrated with it, leave the computer. Go take a breath and come back to it and do it again. And the unfortunate thing is that the best advice I can give you is, if it's not working, try it again. You've done something wrong, right? Everybody's going through the same process. It's the same steps for everybody. You've just copied and pasted differently, or you've done something slightly different, or maybe the system you're on, this has nothing to do with you. Maybe they're just having a bad moment, right? Maybe the system's having a little glitch. Maybe there's a hiccup, and it's just not working. So if it's not working, and you've tried a few times, leave the computer, come back to it, try again, okay?
So the error is what they want, you said, right?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you want a pop-up window that shows you the host name and the value to paste in. It may say, it may be a beautiful breakdown like you see in the video, or if it's not, it's going to be in that client error pop-up, and you're just going to copy it and paste it into a notepad and break it down like I showed in the video. That's why I show you the notepad view in the window, because I want you to see specifically how you have to delete some of the text, and you have to hit the enter key in key places to separate it all out, okay? It's not complicated, but it's really important that you do it right, because as you now have seen probably, if you don't do it exactly right, it doesn't allow you to move on. And so it's finicky work. It is. There's no way around it, but we'll get through it, right? This is kind of new territory, right? I mean, in the world of email marketing, the email providers have never rolled this out, right? We've been in email marketing. Darren's been in it for almost 2 decades. They've never gone through this process up until now. So it's taken 2 decades to get to this point.
Okay, but I did know about it and so it has been around, the DKIM and everything.
But it's not been mandated.
No,
up until
but
now.
I do think it has something to do with the Hotmail stuff, because that was,
Okay, I'm going to say this also. Notice that I'm pulling up the policies here from the community site. I'm doing this for a reason, because they're all there. They've been there for a long time. Hear me now. Members of the Dream Team are not allowed to be in Live Good. End of point. There's no exceptions here. Because in the 8 years that I've been doing this business, we have seen so many people come and go in this community, and there's always been something that people are coaching on or whatever. But I've never seen a company that absolutely trains its people to go into other groups and steal other people. And they do it so blatantly and without any regard for anybody or their feelings or their businesses. There's no respect with these people. And so for that reason, there is a complete cut and dry policy that if you are in Live Good, you will be removed from the Dream Team. So just don't do it. And guys, it's vitamins. How many bottles of vitamins are you possibly going to sell before you're going to pay off your mortgage, right? So don't get distracted by shiny objects. It's really important.
Trash.
This is just, it's not even a... And here's the other thing. In the policies, you'll read this. The legality of their membership plan is suspect. It really is suspect. Because the thing that concerns me about Live Good, and could potentially get that company shut down, is the fact that they make commissions off of just signing people up to be part of Live Good. So you don't even have to buy product.
It's a monthly fee of $9.99.
So you know what that is? That's a Ponzi scheme. And I don't care where you live in the world. Ponzi schemes are illegal, right?
And other companies have been shut down for it.
They have. So this is a ticking time bomb. So if you're watching me right now, and you're thinking about checking out Live Good because you know somebody doing it, please. I'm not saying this because I'm biased and I think Enagic is better. I'm saying this because I want you to protect yourself. This is a company that might not be around very much longer.
But I'm going to say because Enagic is better, because here's the thing. You're all here because you probably tried other things before and they don't work. Oh my God, even Mike and I have been in I've done Isogenics, MonaV, all that crap. Do you think I even made a dime? No. Did anyone, you know what I mean? You all did Sensi and Party Light and Epicure and Pampered Chef and all that. How much money do you make? Nothing, right? You get maybe a couple free things when you host a party. Yeah. Right? So that's the same thing with Live Good.
Those things, you know what those are? Those are hobbies. There's nothing wrong with hobbies. You can have hobbies, but this is a business, and you got to protect your business. Okay? So please hear me now. And I'm going to get off my soapbox. I'm going to move on to Darren's post of the week. Copy it and paste it into your page. Do not share it from our page because we want it to look like it is your own. Is this another ChatGPT special?
This is the ChatGPT special.
And beautiful picture by Canva.
Canva AI.
Canva AI.
I'll share a page link for anyone that's new. If you're not following us, you can follow us there. And I do different posts, usually 1 or 2 a week of these. So, and also the mastermind posts are always there too. Feel free to copy those and make it your own.
Great suggestions just for those of you looking
but
for
also,
content.
Yeah, so many people ask to copy it, but it's like, just make your own. It's so easy. We did the mastermind last week on ChatGPT.
Not only did Tanvir show you how to make your own posts, but he also showed you how to connect your Canva account to ChatGPT so that you could tell ChatGPT to make you an image from Canva. Powerful stuff, guys. If you didn't see the mastermind last week, absolutely go check it out. Some really good gold nuggets there. And then that brings us to Darren's page review. So let me just bring up that little video right here.
This is the page of Marta Mass. Marta, my first impression is good. I can see that you're helping people in online. It's a little bit cut off here on my computer, so you could adjust that if you're a perfectionist, but you can still read these. Your About Me here, I would take out the 80% employee because that sounds to me like if I was looking for someone to mentor me online, that you're only going to be there 20% because you only do this business 20% of the time because you're 80% at your job or something like that, right? So I would just eliminate that and maybe put, down in there that you're helping people, everyday people work online at the beginning, and then you can say, I'm a 4-year-old, blah, blah, blah. You got your contact info here. Your landing page looks good. The same thing though here is kind of text heavy. I would put a brief blurb about yourself, but then I would take out the part, that you've been struggling looking for balance between your family life and work life and blah, blah, because people just want to know how you can help them. They don't necessarily care too much about your journey. So I would just make it more about how you're here to help them instead of just talking about your why on there. Just so that, again, it just reinforces them to sign up because you're going to be their mentor and help them get into the online space. Your featured posts, they look good, although some of them are a little bit outdated. I'm a bad example of that too on my page, but so you might want to just put a new one on there. And you've got a good mix of personal and business posts. Although the one thing, as I was scrolling through, I noticed is that you don't have a lot of meat and potatoey posts about the business. So things like those posts I've been doing with ChatGPT, where it talks about all the things you're going to learn when you get inside, or how I always do those mastermind posts so that people can share it, saying and kind of frame it that's what they're teaching people. So you have some of that, but you could do more of those kind of posts. And I also look to see your engagement's a little low on your post, I noticed. So I checked to see if you're running ads, and you are, which is good. But I think same with your ads. I noticed they're really text heavy. A lot of them, like this, I would break this up to bullet points, and you can use emojis if you want. Not everyone loves emojis, but they do tend to grab your attention. And same with I would create a stronger hook line on these ads that's separated out. So headline, really strong catch, to get somebody's attention, and then go into the text. Same with these ones. This one you did do, you've got it broken up a bit more. But that looks like it might be just a it's a likes, an engagement campaign, which is good to have one of those running. But same with these, I would just break them up just to make it more visually appealing, and then people are more likely to read it, because if they just are scrolling through and then they see this, they might just be like, oh, a novel, and then just keep on going. And also, you write more about yourself. Make sure you frame, when you're doing an ad, you definitely want to frame it that from the perspective of you're helping them, right? How you're helping them, not as much about, you can still tell a bit of your story, but hero's journey, bring it back to how you're, you've come full circle, now you're ready to teach other people and help them get into the online world and start a successful online business.
Awesome.
And I never mentioned, but also, like for headlines, I should have said on there, you can also type in ChatGPT. What are the most catchy headlines or hook lines for an ad for an online business or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. Try different phrases and get it and it will come up, give you like a whole list of them.
The thing that stands out to me from these pages, now that you've done so many of these, is that I don't see people really offering a lot of value. Like if I'm going to follow somebody online, I'm going to follow them because I'm either learning something from them or I'm getting entertained by them. And so, that's what I just don't see.
That's why when they don't have, and Marta's page was a good example of that, not having the high engagement, even though you had, I think, 1,200 or 2,000 followers. So,
right.
But it's because, you have to either be one of those things, educating or entertaining.
Yeah,
like inspiring people, they just scroll by. Yeah. It's not like that's not the thing that gets people engaged. Yeah, it's not, but the educating and entertaining, that's where people interact.
Yeah, like if you're a mom, my gosh, like I was reading your bio. I mean, you work between Spain and Sweden. How cool is that? Not too many people could say that. Like two such different places, and you've got kids, so you've got tons of stuff there to talk about. So you could talk about the differences of doing business in each country. You could talk about different cultural dynamics. You could talk about your children, how they travel back and forth. You could talk about working with your kids at the counter, right? Like, so do some funny mom stuff with your kids. People love kids. And then do some professional stuff, like tidbits about working online. And again, you guys can all use ChatGPT for this. So give me 5 tips about cybersecurity. Give me 5 ways to protect your online identity. Stuff like that, right?
But don't forget, too, look at these masterminds. We always feature different leaders on here every week about all different topics. 6A story.
Yep.
They hit 6A, they're doing something right? There's so many people you can follow. What are they doing? What are they doing? What do their ads look like? You see me go and look. Everyone should know how to look up somebody's ads now on Facebook, because you see me do it every week. I go look at people's ads, right? I'm not saying copy, but I am saying get inspired by and go, oh, well, obviously that works, so I'm going to create something similar with my spin on it, right?
All right, I'm going to pull up those slides.
Definitely don't copy, because if they get shut down, then your ad gets shut down. So do not copy anything word for word ever on Facebook, because they will track it back. It's happened to me.
Just a final few things here, guys. The mastermind schedule, of course, is posted under the Business Builder Mastermind tab. It's right below the registration form for the masterminds. And we're always looking for people to help out with presentations on these topics. So if you feel like you've got value to add on those topics, then please let us know. And the one thing I'll finish up with is next week is a very special week. I can't believe it's already here. It is March 13th next week somehow. And that means that for the first time ever, I think, correct me if I'm wrong.
First time. Did we bring Ray on once? Or was that not just a recording?
Yeah, I don't remember. Well, we don't do this often. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Where we have somebody who's not in the dream team coming on the mastermind to share value. For those of you who don't know who Daniel...
we've never had another distributor, put it that way.
That's true. Never another distributor. Never. So, Daniel DeMacaulay is a 6A 16-5. So that means he's got 6A's right below him, and he's 5 levels deep, like they're in an higher.
And remember, you get paid $1,500 every quarter for every...
500 per quarter.
500 per quarter.
For every 6A.
For every 6A.
Yeah.
So... You can add up how much he's making just off of that.
Daniel is he's a very nice man. He's a true gentleman.
Yeah.
We had lunch with him down in Laguna Beach when we were down there, and we made a deal. We agreed to come on the Enagic Zoom if he agreed to come on our masterminds. And so we've held up our part of the deal, and now it's his turn. And Daniel is going to come on next week, and he is going to do the same presentation that he did at the Enagic convention in Vegas
last summer. And there was only 50 of us from the Dream Team there because everyone was going to our convention, so barely anyone went to that one. So I know barely anyone has seen this, and it was really amazing.
It was very good, and it ties in perfectly with the theme of next week's mastermind, which is effective communication. And so next week, Daniel's presentation is going to give you crystal clear clarity as to why Enagic is the best game in town. And he's going to show you stats and metrics, and by the time you leave, I promise you'll be ready to buy another trifecta. He's that good.
And he's been doing it for, how long has Daniel been? I feel like 16 years or something. Quite a while, maybe longer.
Yeah.
I mean, Enagic USA is 20 years old. He was around almost since the beginning. You know, we're coming up on 8 years in April. So, yeah, he's been around a long time.
So the reason I'm mentioning this week is because all of us have somebody in our downline that's kind of waffling. You're not too sure if you're going to lose them or not, right? This is the mastermind to bring them to, because if you feel like you got somebody in your downline that's not too sure if they're in the right place at the right time or if this business isn't for them, bring them to this mastermind and it will help them achieve clarity that they need, right? And it's also going to show you how to deal with people also. And it's going to give you some great tools to really share with people, even when you're dealing with leads, buyers, anybody that ever has any kind of doubts about this business. And it's going to rock your world. It's amazing. I'm getting Daniel on here so that I can record it and keep it in our community for posterity because it's that good, right? So I don't say that lightly. We do not get people on who are distributors from other downlines, but we know that we can trust Daniel. And we know he's a great guy. He's solid, and he knows what he's talking about. So believe me, there's value in coming to next week. And remember, we only have 3,000 seats on these masterminds, right? We always have at least 2,000, 2,300 people on here on average. So that means there's only about 700 seats that are going to be up for grabs. So make sure you tell your people to register and hop on ASAP so that they can watch this, because it is definitely one to watch. Okay? It's free. Oh gosh, I just gave you the pitch of a lifetime, but it's free. That sounded like such a crazy sales pitch. But it's going to be worth your time to come, right? That's what I want to get across. It's absolutely going to be worth your time to be there. Okay, that's it from us. So tonight we're going to get into warm marketing presentations. First presenter is going to be May. So May, if you take yourself off mute, please, I'll put you in the big screen. Just introduce yourself and pull up your slides, and the floor is yours.
Hello, Dream Team. Hello, Dag Hub. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you may be. This is May Septimo. I am from Whitby, Ontario, Canada, originally from Manila, Philippines. And today I'm going to talk about warm market. I know, guys, that most of us are scared to tap our warm market, but I'm hoping that after this presentation that you will be enlightened why it is very important for us to tap our warm market. So let me share my screen. Okay, and bear with me. Okay, so this is us, my husband and I. And benefits of tapping warm market. Well, guys, it saves you money on ads budget. If you don't have money on budget, this is the way to go. It has emotional attachment and commitment, and growth is faster when you do your warm market. Okay, 2 important things to have when tapping your warm market. Number 1, mindset. Believe in yourself. Believe in your business. Believe in the system. Trust that the promise of God. Number 2, knowledge. Know your business inside out. Embrace the system. Never reinvent the wheel. No skipping, please. And love the company and our compensation plan. Continue learning. Continue training. Read books. The Magic, Purpose Driven, whatever books. And attend all meetings. You know why, guys? Because mindsets plus knowledge equals confidence. we need confidence when tapping our warm market. Our mindset should be confident, be excited no matter what, be prepared for rejection. We are offering a gold mine. We are doing this for them and not the other way around. But don't sound like you are begging. Don't say too much about the business and let them watch you. People's opinions should not matter. And no is not a rejection, it is a redirection. No means no, next opportunity. You are going to succeed with or without them. Keep going no matter what. Guys, eyes on the prize. We all know that there's a sure promise in this business, so don't take your eyes off that. Never give up, and you will get there. Just keep on going. Okay, I have non-negotiables in this business. I am, be confident, be honest, be coachable, be excited, be positive, be inspired, be present, be consistent, and attend all meetings. So, guys, we are fearful tapping our warm market. So, I'm going to tell you how to overcome fear in tapping the warm market. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So first is you turn your excuses into your reasons. Your whys. Always remember why. So you will take away the fear in your self, right? Reality check. Stop. Avoid self-sabotaging, guys. You haven't done it and you're already telling yourself, I can't do this. No, they're gonna say no. Stop self-sabotaging. And always say, faith is what you need. And draw the line that you can do this. Take action right away and right now. Because there's no other time but now. Okay, guys? So what is a warm market? Okay, a warm market is defined as a network of potential customers or distributors that you've had some previous contact or relationship with. These people may include family, friends, co-workers, neighbors, colleagues, acquaintances, club members, church members, classmates, batchmates, hairdressers, butcher, doctors, dentists, teachers. I'm sorry guys, I'm talking so fast because I only have 15 minutes to present this. Okay, and the basic elements of warm market: connection, your relationships with the people around you, confidence, your belief in the business matters, heartfelt, passionate, and enthusiastic about your business. Atmosphere, always have a positive environment. Empathy, let them share their feelings and understand it. Don't say, oh my God, no, you're wrong. Don't say that. Always acknowledge how they feel. Observant, let them speak. Pick up cues from what they say. And that's how you capture them. Don't push, guys. Understand that not everybody will say yes. Make them feel that they need you more than you need them. Consistency. Be present in your business every day and keep going. Credibility. What about success stories that you think they will be able to relate to? Integrity. Just be true to them. Don't ever make up stories. Don't fake your success. Be realistic. Remember that they will find out. Okay, this is my tracking sheet when I started this business, tapping my warm market. I have a list of friends. So I have list down the friend on my Facebook, list down my husband's friends on Facebook, write down people on my Christmas card list, check my contact on the phone, my husband's phone, and I prioritize the list. So how do I prioritize the list? I put the name, I have their email address. Do they have Facebook? Are they married? Are they employed? Are they self-employed? Are they business owner? Do they have business-minded people? If all these are checked, these are my top lists. So I prioritize my list and develop a strategy to contact these people. Because these are my first target, okay? So start tapping your warm market. Choose a few you want to tap. People who you think can afford, you want to work with, somebody that you think would benefit from it. Stalk them on social media account. See what they're like or what they do. Like, comment on their posts. Let them engage with your comment and be artistic with your comment so they will react on your comment too. Tag them on your post that they can resonate with you. Then start a conversation on Messenger. First, acknowledge them. What a beautiful family. Hype them up, warm up. Ask them a question. Hey, you know what? Have you ever thought of a life that could be if money is not an issue? Like if we can just stay home at home with our family and still make a decent income? Would you be interested to know if there's a way to actually make that happen? Then do the elevator pitch. Elevator pitch that Mike has shared to us in one of the mastermind. And then repeat that to the next one. Follow up using your tracking sheet. The Excel sheet that I did, I always follow up. So how do I top my warm market? I invite all my friends and family to like our business page. Awareness that I have a business. I post 3 times a day. I qualify my friends again. Start with small, only 2 to 5 friends. Look for your flat tire friends. I think I've mentioned this before. Flat tire friends are people who's close to you that would come to help you when you have a flat tire in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere. There are your number 1 supporters, the president of your fans club. Start with them. If you're not sure, if you don't have people in your life that would support you, guys, think about your funeral. It will be empty. So on Messenger, start chatting with the qualified friends and share your website and ask them to register in your funnel. Most friends will support you because it's free anyway. Make sure when they register, they are present in your NAT. This way you will know that they did register. Tell them to watch a workshop so they can understand what is the business all about. That you are going to follow up in 2 weeks to get their feedback about the business. Now that they have watched the workshop, it won't be hard to explain about the 149 refundable membership. The chances of them refunding will be slim. Why qualified warm market do not refund? First, they already are looking for an online business because I already have, categorized them. The 149 membership is a no-brainer. Come on, 149 versus 21,600 if they
Uh-oh. Can everybody else still hear me, or is it just me? Sherry, I see you shaking. You look as concerned as I do. Oh, dear. Oh, okay. Oh, she's coming back.
Say no to 149. And number 2, they see the change in you because you're friends. They see you. You're happy. You're pumped up. This warm market trusts you. They know who you are and they know where you live, so you cannot just fool them, right? They land up for your business. God will find the right ones for your business, and you're not going to say the wrong thing to the right people. Okay, I have some, scripts here. You can read it later on, because I don't know if I still have time to talk about this. So I have different scripts for you guys. It will be shared in the Dream Team. But I'm going to share with you this one for many business owners that are in the business for X number of months. So this is how I tap them, right? Hello, my friend. I have been doing this business and I saw that you liked one of my posts. We have a free workshop and I want you to watch and tell me what you think. I am excited, and as a friend, I thought it wouldn't be nice of me if I won't share something that is changing my life with you and someone else did. You would feel so bad. I'm sharing this with you so we can do this thing together. This business has enabled me to whatever, dream again, pay the debt, work less hours, whatever it is that it did to you. And there are members of this community that are mortgage-free, retired millionaires. You can also, fill in that blank. That is why I'm so excited about this business. We have a system that is designed by the experts so everyday people like you and me can start a successful online business. That's the pitch. See? May I have your email so that I can register you to the next live session as the limited spot. The spots are limited. Watch the workshop and do your due diligence. We will talk again. This is how I talk to my warm market. So last two screen slides, guys, is to reminder. Those people that will say no means that they're not lined up for you or not at the moment. Maybe for some reasons that we don't know. Don't feel bad. Do not post feelings on Facebook about how people say no to you, but yes to vacations, gadgets, etc. You don't want to upset any of your followers. Be neutral. Always think that how would you feel if that was you? So, refrain from targeting those people that rejected you in any way. Why? Because they can be your future business partners. Refrain from mentioning how toxic your work or your coworkers are for the same reason. Just post all positive things on your pages. We have to attract people so they would want to join us. Now, there is attraction advertising and false advertising. Always say the truth or word your post that you are not lying. Because if you lie, they will find out, and that is when you will start to feel discouraged. One bad mouth about you will spread like fire, and if you're not strong enough, you will eventually be beaten up. Remember, in one of the masterminds in the past, you target yourself. So if you're like me, I don't want to be lied to. And do not lie about your achievements in this business. They will find out, and when they do, that will not only ruin your business, but my business as well, because you are one of us. You represent us. Be creative in posting. Do not lie. So guys, we are not salesmen. No offense, but we are business owners looking for business partners. Remember, we're not selling any products. We're sharing the best opportunity in the world. Be proud of this business. Some will, some won't. So what? Next. Will you stop or will you keep going? Let's do this business. Believe in yourselves. Believe in the system, and most of all, believe in God. We are His masterpieces, and He created us for greatness. This is it for me. Thank you for this opportunity. God bless you all. To God be the glory. This is May Septimo signing off. Thank you so much.
Beautiful job, May. Thank you very much. I love it. And you know what? What I was thinking as you were talking there's a lot there that you shared that honestly anybody can use. Just in general, in terms of how you're talking to people. So great tidbits there. Really good value. Winnie, you are next. So if you take yourself off the mute button, I will put you up in the big screen.
Hello. Okay, let me share. Okay. Hello, Dream Team. I hope everybody's doing well. I am live from UK. It's 2 a.m. the morning here. So I don't want to miss this opportunity. I love to share my experience with warm marketing. So my name is Wayne. I am originally from Eritrea. Right now I live in UK. So yeah, I'm so excited to be here. So welcome our new business partner, and yeah, always it is a pleasure to be here. And I used to watch Mastermind. I never thought I would be here until I am 6A. But soon, hopefully, I will be 6A and share my journey here with you. So yeah, I'm so excited to be here, guys. So I will share my screen. Okay. I did, here you go. Yeah, can you see my screen? Yeah? Okay, thank you. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about warm marketing. Here I am. Yes, my name is Wayne. Like I said, I started the business in 2022 in December. I paid $149 within 1 week. I became a business owner. Started with 1A. In 1 year, I became 3M. Second year, I became 4A. Okay. It's all about all from just warm marketing, no ads. So, okay, what I do? How do you turn your mess or any opportunities into a message? When you are feeling, for example, unwell, like last week, I had a cold. So like I was really unwell, but I still make the videos like I do normally. I show up when I'm feeling well, when I'm feeling bad. So that is, I show the consistency on my page. So I say like I am not well, but I'm still working from home. When I feel I want to have a rest, I can have rest. But professional, I am a dental nurse. So I say like if I was in my dental nurse career, I would be like, I would say, for example, I want to stay at home, but I wouldn't get paid for it. I would be missing out my money. So still, I'm not feeling I have to go. So I will show that the chances of working from home or the flexibility. So the same thing when you go, like for example, shopping. So when I get lead or get buyer, I just take a screenshot and I show how the automatic system is working for me. While I'm doing shopping, I'm still, the automatic system are working. So this is the way I market myself. So when I travel as well, I met Martin Darren in Dubai. I was so excited. So when I'm traveling as well, I always use the opportunity. So I show that they can work from everywhere, all over the world. So that when you own a digital business, you're always flexible. So you don't have to stay in one place. Like I always say, I live in UK right now. I'm in Dubai right now. I'm in Holland right now. I'm in so I can go anywhere. I still work on my business, and my business it allowed me to be anywhere. So I show that the opportunities of the business, how it gives us the flexibility by sharing my videos. The same thing when looking after myself, looking after, like, for example, if I go to hairdresser or something, I still record myself. So it's opportunity. I can still look after myself and run my business at the same time. Yeah, and also I do talk about my career a lot. I am a dental nurse. Like for example, I give them tips like how they should brush their teeth properly. What's the difference between having a manual brush and the electric brush? So some people, they will be interested about my dental nursing career. They want to know more. So they ask me, and they once they start following me. So yeah, it's all about investing in your time. Always advertise. So yeah, where all this I do is I use those platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. I had TikTok before I joined our business. So once I had already followers, about 1,000. So I was going just live before. I was using it for fun, like anybody. But afterwards, I started to talk about my business. So I post on TikTok 3 times a day. So like I said, when I post, like it's about short videos, like 1 minute videos, even 15 minutes. Sometimes I will be like, even normal music I use. Sometimes I mix it up, so I can attract the people with the music, with my activity, so they start following me. So yeah, so I do go live as well. So I go live on TikTok. When you go live, the better, so people, they can trust you more. Okay, the at least is the longest you stay in TikTok, the better. Like when you go live, if you stay, for example, 1 hour, if it is, if you are waiting somewhere or something. So if you go live like about 1 hour, actually TikTok like it, so he can people can more watch you, and after the live, people can ask you. I always get leads after I finish my live. So from there, I send them to my Facebook, so where they can see my Facebook page, and yeah, from there we can get connected. So yeah, on Facebook as well, I do reels and stories, and I go live as well. So it's the same thing. I don't really make any difference. Where I post in my TikTok, I can post it on my Facebook and my Instagram and then my WhatsApp Reels. So I use all of them. So I don't have to create for Facebook separate, for Instagram, or all of them. So once I create one video, I can share all of them. So it's all the same what I do. I don't make anything different unless I need to add something in my Facebook or something. But it's all about making the videos are very interesting for the people. So with the warm marketing, with my experience, it's all about it takes time to the people to trust you. Like when you keep talking, they keep following you and following you. So they will start following you from what you put the video. So like I said, when I'm talking about my dental careers, like they will be interested to know about their own teeth, to look after them. So they have a reason to follow me. So yeah, if you use your career, your anything, so that's where it's gonna help you out. So yeah, and then I have a WhatsApp number separate without my personal. So this is where I can I know when I get a call or text, that is, I know it is from like it's a lead or a buyer. So I always talk to them confidently when they phone me. I always ask them why they want the business, what's their reason. So always the more we get information from them, so the more we know their pain points. So I always resonate with them. I say, yes, I did this as well. I was doing this as well. I worked as well before as a healthcare assistant. I worked as a dental nurse, they know. Right now, I am expecting baby. I always share my story as well. I am pregnant on social media. So I'm staying at home right now. When I started, for example, the business, I was working, I was studying. Right now, I am stay home and because I am expecting a baby. So that's what the way I explain them. So it is, you need to be in warm marketing. You need to be a little bit vulnerable. You need to show like your reality, who you are, so in order for people to trust you. When we show up, when we are really excited, when we are sad, even sometimes I do share all the stories. It's not everybody's the same, but personally, in order for us people to resonate or to trust us, we need to show who real we are. We don't always like be real who you are, like our sister she said. So yeah, the more we are real, the more people they will build the trust. So okay, yeah, I do get a lot of leads from I do get a lot of leads from going live on TikTok, but to convert to buyer was at the beginning was a little bit hard because there wasn't trust that much. I wasn't, I think, explaining a lot as well. So the more I became like talking to the people, the more I became confident. So with the confidence, I always talk to them. If this is the business model, I ask them more questions. So in order to be a buyer, so if in order you want to know about it, if you're really interested, you have to buy the pre-coaching videos. That's what I say. I encourage them to buy it because they cannot lose their money. So it's full refundable, and I always guide them by sharing the screen. And most of them, they are from my country, so if they are struggling with anything, I ask them, let's share your screen for me and I'll show you what to do. So I always guide them as well. Yes, it takes time, to be honest, but it's worth it because I'm gonna have a lead and there is a potential to be my distributor. So yeah, this is the charts that where I had my distributors. So right now, because it's been 2 years, so people trust me a lot. So all of them now, when they contact me, they are ready to pay. I don't like talk too much. When I say okay, go and I ask them, I send them my website, and I ask them to register and then to pay the $149. They already come in trusting me and they pay straight away. So they said like, Wayne, we just doing this because we trust in you. Thank you for trusting me, I say, but 100% I know our system is right, and I've been there for 2 years. It works and it is legal, so I make them feel comfortable. So yeah, they just while I'm with them on the phone, they pay straight away. So I say like, if you pay right now, I can show you. You can join our private Facebook group, and then I can show you where to find your videos. And our automatic system is amazing. Usually the emails doesn't take long to come, and they come really quickly. So I show them, I guide them how they can watch their videos. So this is the way I do it. So yeah, it is really about the more you do it, the more you feel comfortable. Like, you know what to talk, what you ask. I always make sure I ask, what do you do? Before I didn't do that, like at the beginning, but afterward I know how to talk with the people. The more you do it, the more you know what to ask. So yeah. And I always as well, I post videos with my dad. He passed away now, and I did share that as well, so people, they get connected with me emotionally, because they used to see him with me when I take him to hospital and stuff. Now I do share as well, I lost my dad, so they do resonate with me, like when I see me with my dad. So yeah, so make a message out of your mess. It is a mess losing my dad, but I make sure they know him, so I share it as well. So yeah, and that I did a video as well in Dubai with Mike and Darren. That was amazing. Thank you. I had a lot of leads and buyers from this video, and I had a lot of views as well. So yeah, it was like, I would say, like a winning ad for me. It was a warm marketing, but it was like winning ad. Everybody was excited, want to know more. So yeah, and thank you so much, Mike and Darren, for this opportunity, for giving me to do the video with me. So yeah, it was a pleasure to meeting you in person. So yeah, okay, I can only say thank you to Coach, to my mentors and my team, and to Dream Team as well. So life begins, sorry, this is my last slide. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. So we need to come out of our comfort zone and share a little bit about ourselves. So the more we share, the more people will trust us. So tell them who we are, really. That's all. So they always say to me, when we don't know about this business, but we come in because we trust you. This is what always I hear from people. So yeah, and I always say, yes, I appreciate you for trusting me, but I trust our system as well. I've been in this business for 2 years. So, and even also I use that. Yes, I even met the people, the creator, the founder of about this business. So yeah, so thank you so much. I hope you took something from this. So thank you for watching.
Awesome. Thank you, Winnie.
You're not supposed to tell them it was a winning ad, because now everybody's going to want to do a video with us.
Good stuff. You know what? I think the thing I got out of that most clearly was just be yourself, be authentic you, and be real. Don't make it up. Just show them who you are and what's going on. I love it. All right. Next up, we have Sherry. So if you take yourself off mute, I'll put you up here on the big screen. The floor is yours.
Hi, Dream Team. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Sherry Lai from Singapore, and it is currently 10 plus in the morning. And my coach, Adeline Ong, is supporting me today. She's the one that invited me to be a guest panelist for today, sharing about exploring warm market. And it's a very nerve-wracking experience, and I want to say I'm so excited to be part of this sharing journey with every one of you. And today I'd like to say thank you to Mike and Darren for such an amazing system that has changed so many lives and also changed my family's life. And also thank you to my coach and my mentor for always connecting with me and giving me the support that I need, and also for inviting me here today. So I thought, what better way is it for me to pay it forward, to share my success journey that I have achieved in a short matter of 2 months, and so that many of us in the global community can benefit from it and actually apply it to their business. So today's topic is about exploring warm market. So I actually am in my I've just passed my 6-month mark in Dream Team, and I think this month is my 7th month in this business. And for myself, I came in with the 2A, which is the K trifecta, and I started with the trifecta, K trifecta, because I wanted to win in this business. And I went straight on. Within a week of joining Dream Team, I became a proud business owner, and I met challenges and obstacles, but it didn't stop me from achieving what I wanted to do in this business. So within 2 months, I actually hit my 3A milestone, and my success is actually all from warm market. So at the early stages of my training, at the introduction tab, I think it was the creating your Facebook Meta video, I actually realized that my existing Facebook page would be at a risk of having conflicts of interest. So I actually approached my mentor and my coach to ask them for some guidance as to what should I do. So their response was similar, that I should create a new Facebook personal page. And I know through the training side that it actually needs to be seasoned in a way so that Facebook doesn't think that we are scammers, and we season it for a good 10 weeks for both personal and your Meta business page. So at that point of time, I had no GoDaddy domain, I had no email, no landing page. I had to borrow. I fully trust my mentor and my coach, and I actually use my mentor's landing page to register all my warm market leads. And the trust is there, even though I've not met her for in person. And I trust my coach as well. So how I turn these obstacles into opportunities is that I came in here for a reason, and I really trust in what I saw in Dream Team, all the success stories, all the like-mindedness of the community, the positive vibes. I love everything about it. And I can tell you, I stayed up at night, I stayed up in the day when my kids are in school. Day in, day out, I really scroll through Dream Team, and I also trust in the system, despite me not having a personal page going on at that time. So I'll share with you guys, simple ideas that I came about, my thought processes that could actually help you to get through the process, what to say, what to do, and some strategies. So first of all, I would say when I joined the business and became a proud digital business owner, the next day I actually came up with my vision board. So the first step of action, come up with your vision board, because without this vision board, your goals are not there. You can't see it. So you can actually do a physical vision board. Like my mentor, she shared her vision board with me. Hers was a physical one, but I have no time to go and do the cutting and everything. So I thought, okay, since Canva is available, I'll just go into Canva, and within few hours, I came up with my first vision board. And she was the one that actually told me, share it with Dream Team. So share it to inspire others. And over here in Dream Team, you know, we are here to inspire others to join us. So at first I was a bit hesitant to share because I'm a very shy person and I am so nervous. Actually, you guys can't see, but I'm containing it. Yeah, so first step is to come up with your vision board. You got to set a deadline to your first vision board, and that is very crucial. If you have no idea how to go about it, you need some directions. Discuss with your mentor and coach about how to go about doing it. They are the best people to go to. And with our vision board, we have to keep revisiting it. And you can see that actually my vision board is pretty much different from what I did in the month of August. Yeah, so this is my second revision, and you got to have a goal. And my goal actually changed. At first, I wanted to achieve 6A. You know, I set achievable goals for myself, seeing that so many people actually achieve 6A in 2 or 3 years or maybe 4 years. So I gave myself a bit more time because I came into this business because of my family, and I had to take care of my son. I'm a mom of 3 beautiful kids, full-time mommy, and also a caregiver to my elderly parents. So, you know, 4 years, I give myself 4 years to achieve 4A, but who knows that within 2 months, I actually achieved my 3A milestone. So I revisited it, and, you know, I edited it to what, you know, as you evolve in the business, you got to revisit it and do it as a repeat. Yeah. So, so when I had the obstacle where I could not set up my domain, my landing page, so I actually came about this idea of what Dream Team actually meant to me when I first came in. So I drew, you know, I came back to the idea about how Dream Team, how I felt about Dream Team when I first stepped into it. So to me, it was a one-stop solution, all-in-one program. So tapping on all the success journeys that I see on Dream Team, I had these thoughts about how to go about sharing my business with my warm market. So since everyone is into lifestyle, I mean in the modern society right now, everyone wants to travel. You know, we want to go into automation. So everything is going to a digital era. So I talk about a business model, the mentorship program, and how different our online business is compared to other businesses in the market. You know, we talk about the easy, step-by-step, user-friendly training tools. And also, I usually have a conversation with my warm market about what are their aspirations in life that brings me to, you know, talk about short-term family goals and even long-term family goals. And when you are talking about this lifestyle changes and transformation that this business can bring to your warm market, you can even talk about, you know, how it has impacted your own life. So I would share with them that I have this flexibility to manage my family, to put my family's needs first. And, you know, I work around my mom's schedule, my caregiving schedule, around probably 2 hours a day. And if I need to catch up on masterminds, you know, I do it in the night when my kids are all in bed. So I would like to say that being in this business, I didn't think that I'll have some personal growth, but it did, and I shared that with my warm market leads. Like initially, I didn't dare to go share this business with people, but you know, as I gain confidence, I tap on the success journeys of everyone in Dream Team, and I gain confidence from our business partners. And you know, as I see that it could be potentially a family business, we have couples, you know, we have wives that came into this business with skeptical spouse, and they eventually gain the success in this business. They actually rope in their husbands to join them. And we have sibling teams, and we have even a parent-child team. So, you know, you can explore sharing this with your warm market leads. Yeah. So, if you have no idea who are your warm market, they are basically people that you know. And it's good that if you are new to this warm market exposure, to get leads coming in, you can categorize them into groups like A, B, C, D is actually how close you are to them. So family relatives are actually the people who are closest to you, and then you be your childhood friends, your secondary school friends, your uni friends, your colleagues, be it new colleagues or ex-colleagues. They are the next people that you are close to, and you have spent your much of your adulthood working with them. So neighbors are some. You can explore neighbors because you see them every day. When you go to the lift lobby, you strike up a conversation. So start to be warm to your neighbors and say hi to them. And even shop owners that you patronize certain shops or certain food stalls in your neighborhood, just give them a smile, and you can strike up a conversation saying, today is a good weather, how are you today? And times are getting hard, it must be very costly to keep up with the business, your food business. So strike up a conversation with them. And also, I believe that all of us, we are parents. If you're not a parent, you may be in some volunteer charity organization, or if you're a parent, you go for your kids' parent group, or you do parent volunteer in your child's school. You can actually mingle with them, and sometimes they share about their struggles and their journey as a mom as well. So that you can tap into who are your warm market. So after you've come about who are your potential warm market, next is where should I start? Because if this is something new to you, you can explore the modes of contact. I would suggest that initially you might not want to change your mode of contact with these people, because if you were to switch your mode of contact with them, they might trigger some ideas like, what are you trying to do? Like, if you're always meeting up with your friend, then that's fine. But if you have not met up with your childhood friend for a very long time, just drop them a text message so it doesn't come on like suddenly, hey, how come you want to meet me up? So don't put them off guard. And you can also start sharing on social media posts like what May and Winnie has shared. Social media is a good form of sharing. And voice calls, if you are very used to calling your friend, go ahead, make appointment to meet them up for lunch. So next, you've got your who, and you've got your you've got your where. So now coming to how are you going to do it? So you should sort of know your people, because they are your people. You've known them through work, through school, so you roughly know their financial background because you are on their Facebook friend page, and they post about their daily life. So get to know about their current financial background, their situation, and sometimes during their posts, they can share how stressed they are in their work. They are going through work. Companies are going through restructuring. So look out for these kind of hints to think of how to strike up a conversation with them, and also check in with yourself how close you are with your warm market and your relationship with them. And because we are not here to sell the business, we are here to share and inspire them. So if you're not comfortable to share with people that you're not so close with, work on the people that you are closer with. And as you gain the experience sharing with your warm market, then you will know what works and what doesn't work. And then you can actually tap into your acquaintances, people that friends of friends that you've met before at gatherings. You can request from your friend for the contact of the acquaintance that you've met before, and understand their pain points, their challenges. They might have a new baby, they might have their parents falling sick, like myself. My parents fell sick. Find out their pain points and turn it into a conversation where you come off as you want to help, and you have an opportunity that can transform their life. So what we do really matters, because when I unlocked the pre-coaching videos, when I paid the $149, the first thing that I thought was, what's in store for me? What can this business do for me? So come back to how you entered into this business before you actually want to share your business with others. So think back about your own journey, and what is in store for me would be what you want to share with your warm market leads. So I came into this business seeing the lifestyle transformation from everyone in the global community, and I am really, skeptical yet fearful yet, I really want that so badly. So type on the lifestyle transformation that you see in our global community, even if you have not reached a success stage in your business at the moment. Yeah, share what you see in the dream team, but not disclosing our dream team. Just say that you have this global community from everyone from all walks of life coming in for a common goal, which is to transform our life. We all want a work-life harmony, and for myself, because I was in the corporate rat race in the architecture industry, time was a luxury for me. And when I left the corporate job and went into sales, the moment my twins came about, I have a pair of twins, so I wanted that time flexibility, so I went into a flexible sales job. However, the inconsistent paydays was something that was a growing concern for me. So the work-life harmony that I wanted something that could pay well, yet had the time flexibility that my sales job could give me. So type on this work-life harmony that we have in this business. And all of us are looking for a side hustle, something to do on the weekends. That people, they do Grab driving, they do deliveries. So Lazada delivery. These are really hard work, and I do see people coming, dragging their kids along with them, delivering in the rain with their little ones. So, we all want multiple streams of income, and share with them that we have multiple streams of income in this business. And, everyone is looking to leave a legacy plan for our kids. So, share with them the legacy plan that is for generations to come. And, your mind is where everything comes about. And these are sort of my mind map that I mapped out for my success to achieve in that 2 months. So what are your goals? You need to have clarity with your goals. Where are you at and where you want to go? Do your vision board and set achievable goals. So take time to research dream team. If you do not have time in the day, you are working, in the bus, go celebrate with everyone, tag your mentor, ask your mentor for some really powerful success stories. Okay, I'm running short of time. Yeah. So these are the mind map for your success. Be willing to fail first. Plan out ahead. Practice makes perfect. Prepare early and be open to no. Go for your next no. Do not ever stop. And rejections, take that rejection and fuel it to your own reflections, because if it didn't work in the past, modify it to improve, and do not stop at no. Keep going. Trust me, it gets better. Okay, so I'm coming to my last slide. The additional tips that you can take away from today's my sharing today. Tip number 1, you got to trust the system, and you got to trust your own journey. Because if you don't trust these two, who will trust you when you start running your ads? Who will trust your journey when you start sharing with your warm market? Faith is in both is a key. And tip number 2, share to inspire. We are here to change lives, and inspiration moves people. Selling doesn't move people, it will draw people away. So tip number 3, take time to plant your seeds with love. Don't throw your seeds into the field. Take time and wait for it to harvest. And tip number 4, which is I find very crucial, turn to masterminds for ideas and strategies. Stay plugged in for golden nuggets. And that's all for my sharing. And thank you, Mike and Darren, for this wonderful opportunity. I'm quite a newbie here, but I get to share my journey. And thank you to everyone for listening. Yeah, back to you, Mike.
Awesome. Thank you very much. That was great. Lots of gold nuggets tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
So good things to keep you thinking. And what I love about all of this is, honestly, like, it comes down to just talk to your leads. Be real. Be a real person talking to your leads. If you're engaging them and having a conversation with people, they'll see you're a real person, right? And in today's world, especially now with all of this artificial intelligence stuff, people just don't know what's on the other end of that page that they're following, right? So I think that gives a lot of confidence, and it allows them to take that next step. All right, let's get into our 6A journey. So all of the presenters, while the 6A journey is going on, can you please go into the question tab? Each of you have your own questions that people have been asking, and then just answer those for us. And then let's get Maria on here next. Maria is our 6A tonight to share her journey. So same story. I got you on the big screen. If you take yourself off mute, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mike. I'm just gonna share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yep, looks good.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, gym team. My name is Maria Monica Agustin, and yes, I'm going to introduce myself. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So about myself, I am a mom to 2 adult boys. I am a wife to a loving husband. I am a full-time optician. I am a digital business owner, coach, and a mentor. And I am an immigrant from the Philippines. So this is my family. I have 5 brothers and 5 sisters, and I am the 9th out of the 11 siblings. Okay, so my background has always been in the eye care industry. So I worked for the Army and Air Force Exchange Service. My life was good in the Philippines until one day this thing happened. Okay, so the eruption of Mount Pinatubo. So we had to evacuate as we were located in the 15-kilometer radius danger zone. So the Air Force people left the base. We had to start from scratch. Again, I lost my job, had to look for another job, and we decided to migrate to Canada to start fresh. Okay, so my whys. Okay, so my mom, she's 88 years old. She did dialysis treatments 3 times a week for 3 consecutive years until her body deteriorated. She sacrificed a lot to give us a better future, and I want to give back and pay it forward. So my whys, my family, I miss a lot of my kids' school activities, field trips, basketball games, and school programs. The kids, they grew so fast. So, time flew by so fast. And I want to help my son pay off his student loans, and I want to spend more time with them. And so my whys, for myself, I want more freedom. I've been working for the same corporate company for the last 26 years as a full-time optician, working 44 to 52 hours per week. I want to retire early. I don't want to wait until the age of retirement. I want to travel more while my body is still able to, and while my knees are still strong. And I have no time for relaxation. My day off is spent on my second job, which is my household chores. And I'm just I'm exhausted. I'm tired of being tired all the time, to the point that my immune system became weak. So this is my story. In December 2013, I was hospitalized because my immune system became low. I woke up after 2 weeks of being comatose. So I had some flu-like symptoms for 4 months. I wasn't getting well. And then after being comatose for 2 weeks, when I woke up, my muscles atrophied. So I had to go for 1 month of physiotherapy. And at the same time, my husband's heart condition also worsened to the point that he was also hospitalized. So we were like in the same hospital, and we were side by side, our room. He had heart surgery, and so it was like a worst day of our lives. So I was off for 3 months, but the bills kept coming. So because of that situation, I started searching for an online business so I can just work from home. I tried branching out with a company similar to Amazon, but I had no help and I did not know what I was doing. There was no coach and no mentors, so I decided I was not going to continue with it. In June 2019, I saw several ads on Facebook talking about an online business, but what resonated with me was the ad of Dave and Roxanne. They talk about their desire to help their parents retire early, pay off their debts, travel more, and give back to their ministry. So, it resonated with me. And I told myself, if they can do it, I can do it too. So I mentioned it to my son, and he said to me, "Mom, don't do it. That's a scam." Because it was too good to be true. And just ignore it. But I registered anyway. Because deep inside of me, there is something that tells me this is it. This is the answer to my prayers. So I took the leap of faith and trusted my gut feeling. So my struggles. I started with a skeptical husband with no moral support. Like a lot of you, the products, I kept the products. The only thing that I pulled out was the water machine because we had to drink the water every day. Right? I am not tech savvy. No background on computers. Just ask me about the ice and I'll tell you the answer. I am very, very busy, working 44 to 52 hours per week. I am also very shy and a very private person. I am restricted from Facebook, but again, Facebook broke up with me, but Facebook is not the only platform, I actually went to YouTube. I've got a lot of disapproved ads. Anyway, just because you are struggling does not mean you are failing. Every great success requires some kind of struggle to get there. So no struggle, no progress. I had a lot of struggle. Also, I was so distracted because, again, my mom, she passed away last year. So I just a lot of distractions, and also our property building in the Philippines was caught on fire. So it's just so many distractions, but because of the community is the one that gave me strength. The community is the one that pushed me, especially my coaches, Dave and Roxanne. They pushed me, to never give up and, to keep on going. So this is my journey. June 14, 2019, I joined the Dream Team. I became 2A. July 10, I started with the trifecta. I did Medicard financing because I don't have 11,000. And I started with a skeptical spouse. I had no moral support. I joined FB Fear Killer Tournament to get out of my comfort zone. And I did some Go Live challenges despite the busyness to get out of my comfort zone. So I struggled with my ads, but I kept going. YouTube is the one that gave me my winning ad. So in March 2020, I was laid off from work. Again, that was the time that COVID hit. June 26, 2020, I became 3A. So I became 3A in a year, right? It was like, it was a slow progress, but it's okay because we don't compare ourselves, to others. So I became a member of the Eagles Club, and then I joined the 21-day Savers Challenge to work on my mindset. October 2020, my Facebook page got restricted. But again, I focused on learning YouTube advertising. My 4A journey. So March 5, that's my birthday. I became 4A. And also, I told myself that on my birthday, I'm gonna share my journey. So that's why I'm here. April 2021, completed 3 stacked accounts. June 14, 2021, celebrated my 2-year anniversary in the business. July 4, 2021, I became a coach. My 5A and 6A journey. April 21, 2022, I became 5A. April 27, 2022, I reached 3A on 2 stacked accounts. June 14, 2022, I celebrated my 3rd year anniversary in the business. August 25th, 2022, I became 6A. Thank you, Lord. So my takeaways. Actually, the secret is not really a secret. It's not really a secret. So this is just what you have to do. You always have to post consistently on Facebook. Attend masterminds every Wednesdays. Stay plugged in your Zoom meetings, in your team Zoom meetings. Always be grateful. So this business is 80% mindset. So what you need to do is focus on your personal development. Like I did practice SAVERS. SAVERS stands for silence, affirmation, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. I actually just focus on the prize, eye on the prize. Roadblocks are not setbacks, but they are setting you up for success. And the moment you start focusing on helping others, then the miracle starts. You just level up. You level up without you knowing it. So don't compare yourself to others. Everybody's journey is unique. So keep testing until you find your winning ad. Keep creating videos and keep advertising. So just some tips for success. You have to stop wishing and start doing. Take action. Nothing is going to get better by itself unless you take action. Do not be affected by naysayers. Always have a positive attitude. Don't waste opportunities. Listen to your gut instinct. Surround yourself with like-minded people. You have to have patience, persistence, and prayers, and keep planting. So because of this business, now I'm able to travel more without worries, spend more time with my family. My mindset and outlook in life changed for the better. I learned to be grateful for everything, big or small. I used to be a very negative person, but thanks to this business, I'm more positive now. I made friends online and offline as well. I'm able to pay off $25,000 worth of consumer debts. I paid off 3 credit cards. I booked a trip to the Philippines with my family this coming June and another vacation scheduled for October. I was able to help my church ministry, and also because of this business, I was able to help send money to the Philippines for my mom's dialysis treatments until her last breath. And I just want to show you because of this business, I was able to travel. The first time I was able to travel to British Columbia, that's the time that I saw Darren and Mike. It was a Christmas, somewhere in December, a Christmas convention, and I saw them, and oh my gosh, they're so tall. Yes, and I was starstruck. Yes, and then Mexico, my first ever, cruise. That because of this business, I was able to go on the Royal Caribbean cruise, and I was able to go to Ensenada, Mexico, and then Calgary, Alberta, Canada. That's when I saw Mike and Darren again. Oh my gosh, they are very, very, humble, down to earth, and very friendly. Yes, I thought that, they're not gonna talk to me, but they're actually very friendly. Thank you, Mike and Darren. And then Cancun, Mexico. Yeah, I was able to go to Playa del Carmen and shoot my winning ad. Yeah, so this is very important to me because growing up, my parents, they were just focused. They were focused on just working, just to be able to send us to universities. And we didn't get the chance to travel as a family. But because of this business, I'm able to do that, able to go on a trip and have my family, tagged along. So I'm so grateful. So just some insights. Success is the result of perfection, hard work, learning from failure, loyalty, and persistence. It is the sum of all efforts repeated day in and day out. Coming together is a beginning, keeping it together is a progress, and working together is success. So self-confidence and hard work will always earn you success. Life has got all those twists and turns, but nothing is impossible to those who try. So the road to success is always under construction. Be sure you have enough fuel to get there. And enjoy the journey and try to get better every day. Don't lose passion and love for what you do. Always remember your whys. And just some books that help me with my personal development. The Magic, Think and Grow Rich, Change Your Paradigm by Bob Proctor. Start with Your Why, Bitch Money, Prayers for Successful Leaders, and Explaining Trust. So I just want to thank Mike and Darren and Leanne, coaches Dave and Roxanne, Chris and Karen McCallum, the Goal Pursuers, my team, DR Obizo Tribe, and the Dream Makers Tribe. You know who you are. Thank you so much for all the support. My followers, my supporters, and my friends, family and friends, thank you. Thank you so much. So because of this business, I actually am a better version of myself. Thank you so much. And to God be the glory.
Wow.
Yes, thank you.
Great, Maria. Thank you for that. That is amazing. You know what? I just kept thinking to myself, gosh, so many people are always saying, oh, I can't do this because of this, or this has come up and I got to do this. Excuse, right? Like, I think you must have listed off about 30 things
that came up
in your life.
Things.
There were huge things that so many people would have just said, I quit. But you didn't. You kept going, and you kept plugging away at it. And you see how it's impacted you and how it's made you into a different person. Congratulations. I mean, your success professionally and personally. You did it.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else out there that can give the financial rewards of this business. And
I don't think so.
We got our T4s, and they were. I'm like, oh no, we have to pay that much in tax. Like, so it's.
But what I love about it, and I love this experience that we all go through. We all start right at the bottom, and we build ourselves up to the top, and that journey never stops.
Yeah.
As long as you stay in the business, it never stops. And I love the fact that we become different versions of ourselves, and in some ways better, some ways not always better. But we become an evolution, and that's really what it's all about. It's about the journey,
point of life.
It really is.
One thing too, I wanted to mention when we were talking about other companies coming in and trying to poach people like Live Good, etc., is obviously they can't stand on their own. Like, if they have to come in and poach, what does that say about the company? If anyone's approaching you with anything, trying to poach you out of the dream team when you already have a business, that means that it can't stand on its own, and they can't go get their own customers. They don't teach them to advertise, right? Because we don't teach you here to go message everybody, and try and poach them from other groups and everything. So just think about that next time somebody messages you with a greater, shinier object, right?
One more reminder, guys, don't forget next week's mastermind. We've got Daniel DeMcCulley coming on, so rally the troops. Let's max out those 3,000 seats. Set yourself a reminder, and let's get our teams on here to show Daniel what 3,000 people in the audience looks like. Thank you to our presenters. Ladies, you're all rock stars. Awesome. I enjoyed each and every minute of it. And guys, catch you on the other side. We'll get this loaded up as soon as we can for everybody else. Good night, everybody.